you got to start being reasonable with yourselves, guys. Like, I understand what just because you say it enough, it's not going to happen. Like, you know, I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean, look, I don't know about, they're still kicking around like the names of like, I mean, not Bravo, but everyone is still turning to like Camille, Denise, Kim Richards, and Brandi as
I
like,
could see them bringing Denise back. I don't think Kim Richards, and I don't think Brandi, and I don't think Camille.
no.
But if they got Denise, if Denise was willing to come back, you want to talk about ratings, people would tune in for that. And she's not gonna come back and not try to, you know, handle that situation.
I 100% agree with all
that'd
that.
be good. And she said she would. Didn't she say that she's like thinking about it or something?
Well, she put that out there a while ago. Recently, she slammed Rinna recently, kind of saying the same thing you said about, you know, like if Rinna's excuse is Lois for how she's treating Kathy, what about me and Lisa and Yolanda? And let's go down the list. Like, she's been acting like this for years. So she did come out of nowhere, which to me, that's trying to get back in the game. And she just went out to lunch with Kyle recently.
Who did?
Denise.
Denise? Ooh.
I don't know if she called that. I don't know if producers said, Kyle, you're our OG. You're the only one that knows these things. Go and feel out. But I mean, it's a lunch. It's something.
Did they really go out to lunch, or is who's saying this?
I saw it online. It's not something, but I think they really went out to lunch. Now, you mean to tell me if this lunch was about flowers and rainbows, and you mean to tell me the word, Denise, would you ever return? Kyle didn't utter that sentence. Even if someone didn't tell her that didn't enter her mind. Of course it did.
And besides the fact that in my mind, I don't ever remember them running in the same circles and being friends before the show to where they would be lunch buddies.
I think the only thing, I agree with you, Denise is not coming back just to like be a wallflower. She's coming back to like destroy Rinna. The name Denise, is cachet and people would tune in to watch this. People want Rinna taken down. And this is probably, I mean, look, I think Denise, it's over, right? So once you're over and you moved on and you understand the game, look, she understood it better in the second season, but like she gets it now. And she's not like, to me, it's like once you are not there, you ain't coming back with anything to prove. Now it's like guns are off. So now it's like she'll come back and throw herself on the fire to bring Rinna down. She doesn't care.
But you know, the thing is that to take someone down, I mean, if Rinna hasn't given everybody enough, you know, ammunition to take her down with her behavior, and it hasn't happened, and Rinna doesn't really trip up, like, you know, Rinna doesn't have, excuse me, a scandal like Erika does. She doesn't have like where someone hurt her with a racial slur. I mean, she's had her meltdowns on TV. She smashed a glass. She's screamed at people. She's done everything. You know, if no one wants to go after her for what she's done thus far, what more can she do to where it's takedownable? Like what does she have to do?
Well, I don't think she'll be taken down like and taken out back and canceled, but I think that the audience will be screaming from their homes, cheering on. Like, I think Denise will come back with a vengeance. Like, you want a villain? We have a new villain, and her name is Denise Richards, and hell hath no fury. Like OnlyFans Denise, or like, I think it'll just be edited and people will be eating it up. I think the ratings, like you said, could be huge. And look, she has Garcelle, she has Sutton. Yeah, she might have Kyle. I mean, she might have Kyle and Dorit. It might be Erika and Rinna over here. I mean, and mind you, regardless of how all that feels, to me, that's where it's like, if you're that good, if she's going to deserve her second position rating that David and Kathryn have given to her, Rinna should say, wow. Wow. Not like, holy shit. She should say, this is the best fucking thing that ever happened to me. Because you ain't bringing back Denise Richards to not have Lisa Rinna there. Come on.
Right.
Like this to me, Rinna just gave you another $1 million check for a whole nother season. You are the whole storyline, girl. Like the fact that this woman is coming back that hates you, to me, if you really want to deserve that second, you're the best, second best, you shouldn't be like, holy shit, my life sucks. You should be like,
oh,
wow.
she'd revel in it. If Denise came back, Rinna would gear up for that one with like boxing gloves. But you know what's really, what I wanted to, I lost my train of thought a second. I was going to say,
about Denise, Rinna, about Erika and Rinna being on an island by themselves.
yeah, no, I was, oh shoot, it was good too.
Was it? Who was it about?
Rinna. It was about Rinna and a synergy of, it'll come to me.
Yeah, that's like, yeah.
Yeah, I think that she just doesn't, I don't know if she's, I don't know if she can change. I mean, she's already the villain. She's never really been, and no one really ever liked her. The second season was Munchausen. You know what I mean? She's always, and if she takes it back and reels it back one year, you know what I mean? That's just who she is on the show. And I don't really know if anyone's going to ever feel sorry for her. Even if Denise came on to like take her down, I don't know.
I think people will love it. I think people would love it. And I agree. I mean, I don't think anyone else is coming back out of that group. I still would love to see Kim.
We had that. This is what I was going to say. We kind of had that with Kathy. I mean, granted, it wasn't like, if Kathy comes back on again next season and tries to do some damage, right? And have her, her comeback against Rinna and tries to take her down. But Rinna's fine with being taken down. Rinna's fine with saying, I'm a disaster. I'm a mess. I'm a maniac. I'm delusional. She says it all. And that's part of like her shtick. Like, she's just like, I'm a mess. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just goofy. I'm going to talk about it. I just say everything. I'm a disaster. That's like her shtick.
Maybe they could edit it. I mean, first of all, Kathy's not going to get gangsta the way Denise Richards would. Like Denise, I really feel will come back gangsta, first of all. But maybe it could be funny. Maybe they could go the route of New York where it's like Denise is like, you're a horrible disaster, what you did to me. She'll like, you're right. And maybe it could just be like, she could be like Ramona on some apology tour. And I'm not saying people will buy it, but maybe it'll be a fun season. Like, let's lighten this shit up.
What if Rinna has more dish on Denise